Greetings again, Faith Ministries family, and welcome back as we chronicle the journey of Faith Ministries as we approach the 50th anniversary in August. Today, I'm very excited. We have a different generation that we will be speaking to. Today, we have Mfundisi Mudzingwa in the house with us today. Welcome, Mfundisi.
Thank you so much.
And Mfundisi hails from the Goromonzi congregation, so we've really spiced it up today. Welcome to the program. Tell us how it is you joined the Faith Ministries family.
Okay, thank you so much. I am so honored to be here. Well, I joined Faith Ministries in 2008, which is, I would say, exactly 18 years ago. I had moved to Rua, for where I was staying. I'd come to stay with my cousin, my sister, and she was already a Faith Ministries member then, and she just said to me, "Here we go to Faith Ministries." So I had no choice. I then became part of Faith Ministries, and I quickly fell in love with Faith Ministries from then on, from 2008.
So what is it that attracted you to Faith Ministries?
Well, like I said, I was forced into Faith Ministries, but I fell in love because of, number one, I loved so much how Faith Ministries was so family-centered. You know, I quickly felt I belonged to Faith Ministries. I quickly felt that this is really my spiritual home because of the family, focus in Faith Ministries. I felt I was loved. I felt I belonged. I felt, I remember, even now as I think about it, I would describe it as an Acts chapter 2 church.
Oh, wow.
Yes, because of, just how I was so taken care of, how I felt I was so loved. I really felt, and also that, there's nothing that I liked when I came. I was taken care of in, all respects. I remember, I came in as a youth. I didn't have any money. I was just growing up, and, we would go to youth camps. I went to all the youth camps, and I didn't have the money. But, the church paid for me, or members of the church paid for me. And so it really made an impact on me that this is really what church is about, that you take care of one another. And even as I have grown up, I've come also to believe that there's nothing that is mine that belongs to me. If you have a home, it's for everyone. If you have a car, it's everyone's transport. Because that's how I was brought up when I came to Faith Ministry. So yeah, I really loved that.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes.
So as you grew up in Faith Ministries, I take it you were already saved?
Well, I would say I went to church. Before I came to Faith Ministries, I was going to a traditional church. So I didn't have really a strong understanding of what it is to be a Christian. It was a culture for me to go to church. But when I came to Faith Ministries, I then came to understand what it is to be a child of God, what it is to have a relationship with God. I remember it was a year in being part of the family. I really fell in love with Jesus, and I loved also how they, taught us how to have a personal relationship with God, and that really fascinated me. That Jesus is for me. I can talk to him, I can relate with him without anybody coming in between. So yeah, that's when I came to Faith Ministries, that's when I really gave my life to Christ and became a child of God officially.
So that is a very precious memory to really deepen your understanding of Jesus. And what aspects of Faith Ministries actually supported you in this journey? Also, in terms of your areas of gifting, how easy was it to actually learn that this is where God has placed me in the house of God?
Okay, like I said, I loved the emphasis on learning how to, having a personal relationship with Jesus. I grew up, my parents died when I was really young, so I really loved that emphasis on coming to know Jesus at a personal level, that he's mine. he's my father, he's my friend, he's my lover. So I loved that. Jesus is for me. I'm not waiting on anyone to give me Jesus. They led me to him.
Wow.
And he's now mine. So that I loved that in my journey. So it helped me quickly grow in knowing who I am in Christ as well, knowing the gifts that God has put in me as a prophetic person, that really contributed to my growth. And also, when I came to Faith Ministries has the strength of building leaders, with the trainings in, the discipleship tracks, the Timothys. I remember going through the Timothys. I was really blessed by them. I remember at some point we were doing personality trainings. We were being taught by Pastor. My then pastor was Pastor Namai Ove. So we were doing personality. The lesson on the different personalities. They were teaching us that, as a leader, you need to know the different personalities that were there, and the study that we used then was, included the different 4 personalities, the powerful, choleric, the popular, sanguine, the peaceful, phlegmatic, and we were put in groups, so that we would help one another find our place. And I remember I came out and I thought, I'm a popular sanguine, because I have that side where I'm really, really funny and out there. But when I also came out, I remember my pastor said, yes, you are that, but you are also a leader. And it really made an impact on me that, somebody to see you like that, to see the gifts of God, the grace of God that is on you. So I became aware that I have such, an innate leadership quality from, such a, early on in my walk with Christ. So, and I remember even as I continued in my journey, I remember I was part of another church that we planted. I was sent out there to be part of the team that went there. The pastor that was there was called Pastor Marangwanda. Is also a pastor in Goromon's Eastern Zone. And so we were starting ministries there, and he said to me, Michelle, I want you to lead the prayer ministry. It really shocked me. I remember I was telling somebody the other day, and they'd be like, Michelle, it's obvious. But then you don't grow up knowing these things. You need somebody to come and affirm you that this is who you are. So I loved that, having leaders that notice the strengths of God that are in you. So from then on, I continued to grow, and I then became a leader of the zone, even at a young age.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, of the prayer ministry, and consequently the prophetic ministry. So it really humbled me, but I'm also grateful for being part of Faith Ministries, because it helped me realize my strengths early on in my journey, and even my purpose in Christ, and specifics in my calling. So it was fascinating. It is a fascinating journey, yeah.
It sounds to me like there were a lot of people also to hold your hand. Who would you say were your role models as a young person growing in the Lord in Faith Ministries?
Okay. Well, there were a lot. That's
good.
Of role models. Another thing as well that I loved about Faith Ministries is the emphasis on character. Just when you're living in a world where there's a lot of funny things that are happening in church leadership and stuff, I was so grateful that even as I came as a young person, I was exposed to people of strong character, men who prided themselves in living pure lives as married men, just committed to their families, just focused on that, and having no scandals attached to them. That really made an impact on me, and even also in how I found the love of my life, my husband. I really am grateful to God for that. So my role models, going back to your question, my role models, first off was Pastor Ove, my pastor then, who's now overseer Ove, and Mama. I remember when I came to Faith Ministries, I was so amazed at the level of character, the level of the manifestation of the fruit of the Spirit. Okay. Love, I was like, I remember thinking, these people are not real. I'm serious. I was like, there must be angels. There was a season I really just thought that. And, rightly so, because they really manifested the gifts, the fruit of the Spirit. And I am grateful to God for that. And along the way, I've had, several people really hold my hand. Like I said, Pastor Marangwanda helped me be grounded so much in the Word of God. There's, lots more people that really invested in me. With the prophetic, I was naturally strong with prayer, but not so with the Word. And so he would come almost every week and would meet and would pray. And I would be so amazed with how he would just really lead, with the Word of God. It would be like a teaching and prayer as well. So he really helped me in that. And now I'm being pastored by Miss Mawema in the prophetic as well. I'm so grateful to the Lord for her input. So I've had several people that really have held my hand to be where I am today.
That's very, very, very important, actually, in terms of who we are as Faith Ministries, of people of community. So now you were married to an elder in Faith Ministries. Talk to us about your journey in ministry since you've become my Mudzingwa, now my Mfundisi. The one thing I'm very aware of is your passion for young people, for the youth. Talk to us about that journey.
Okay. There's the journey of working with the youth. I'll start with that. So like I said, I found the love of my life, my sweetheart, in church, and he was already an elder, a person of really great character, and I'm grateful to the Lord for that. So, just being married, I entered into eldership, and so, I remember I was pushed into the youth ministry. I didn't think I wanted anything to do with the youth, because the thing I was more conscious of is the prophetic side, the prayer side, and when you're strongly just a prophet, you can be just a hard one. I was a hard one. I just thought anybody that's not given to prayer is not serious. So I didn't really think much of the youth, but it took, it was one Sunday when after service, I was still in Rua then. We'd just finished a service, and my friend Ismail just said to me, I need you to stay behind with the youth and just monitor them, just help them out, because I think, some of the leaders were not around, and so I was really forced into it, and I agreed to stay behind. I wasn't really willing to, but when elder people ask you to do things, you do. But from then on, I really fell in love with the youth. My heart was really given to the youth, and the Lord started to speak to me about how He wanted me to have a journey with the youth. I remember soon after that, I was appointed to become a youth advisor in Rua. And then I think a year also after that, I became part of the zonal youth advisory co-leadership team. So I've really grown passionate about the young people. I love young people. I defend young people. I don't like people that speak ill of young people and saying I'm a tricky, this or that. I believe that they are the most, the people with the greatest potential that we should really invest in. I see them differently. They are people that are just eager to learn and be helped and be held their hands. So I'm really passionate about that. So from then on up to now, this is where I am in terms of the youth. Then, like I said, with the prophetic, somebody affirmed me to start, working in the prayer ministry. My then pastor Marangwanda from, the local church that I was working in at that particular time. And then when we had a structural change, I think, from a national level, where we had, prayer ministry having its own, being a separate department. That's when I was asked to step into zonal leadership of the prayer ministry, which was really shocking for me. And humbling as well, because I was like, I'm really young, and there's so many people that I think that would have, taken up would have been asked to do this, but yeah, that's where the Lord would have me. So I grew to that. I've been leading in that. I was just thinking about it last week that I've been in this post for a long time because it was just when the departments were set up like that for prayer. I think that's when Pastor Kazianige came in.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's been a long time.
So you've been in Kenya at the same time.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm really passionate about prayer. I love prayer. Prayer is my life. Yeah, so yeah, that's about my journey in prayer. Then also, like I said, I married when I got married to my husband. He was already an elder, so when I got married, I automatically came into Presby leadership, part of leadership, and just 3 years ago we were sent to start a new church in Koromonzi. So my husband and I are now pastors in Koromonzi, in Eastern Zone.
And how did you feel about that, going to actually start a new work?
Well, I didn't know that God would want me to do that. I remember when we were going out there to preach, to evangelize, in my mind I had somebody else. Yes, and I was praying for them.
You were not the pastors of what it is you were building in your mind?
No.
That's interesting.
No, I just knew that I would want to shift from Rua to come and support the work.
Okay.
Yes, so I was, when we were going there, doing the outreaches there, I was praying for the people that I was thinking they are supposed to be the pastors. They actually, at some point, because we were nearing the time where the church needed to be, opened now. And I was like, you guys, you need to, step up and take this responsibility.
Put on your mantle.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Yeah, and they were like, because they were planning to go out of the country, and they have gone out of the country. And I was talking to them that this is for you. You need to step into this role. But as the Lord would have it, the Lord then spoke, and we had to go to Goromons. So yeah, was I scared? I think my fear a lot of times is short-lived.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's short-lived.
That's a good thing. That's a very good thing, because clearly the Lord has called you to leadership, and the journey has been such that where you don't expect is where He's putting you. So we thank God for you.
Yeah, thanks.
So, putting on your spiritual goggles now, and bearing in mind your zeal for the young people, bearing in mind your love for prayer, what do you hear the Lord saying to you about the next 50 years for Faith Ministries?
Wow. Well, first of all, I would like to highlight what I see the Lord doing in the young people. Like I said, I defend young people. I believe in young people. I believe that whatever young people are proof that God has a future with us. Whenever we have the young, it means there's continuity. So I am so hopeful. I'm so excited about what God has for Faith Ministries, because God has, I've been privileged to disciple a number of them, and the ones that I do disciple really carry big callings and big assignments upon their lives. And I tell you, God is raising an amazing breed of young people who have such stamina in the things of the Spirit, wisdom in terms of what really is needed, to carry the ministry forward. I see young people that are hungry to see a higher manifestation of the power of God, of the glory of God, even in the years to come. So when I see them, I see, we have a really, really bright future in Faith Ministries, from where we have been to, in the next 50 years. So that's what I would say. Yeah.
The future is bright, as we have heard from Mamfundisi. I'm excited to hear that, because there's a lot of lament of, I wish there were more. But if the prophetic eyes are seeing that we are not going down anytime soon, the fire is
Well, there's so much more. There is so much more. coming in our future as Faith Ministries. Yeah, I also love that they are a sober people. You know, youth is also synonymous with zeal without knowledge sometimes.
Without wisdom.
Without wisdom, yes. But I love that these ones that, you know, the Lord has privileged me to hold their hands, are a sober bunch who understand what it takes to carry out the assignments that the Lord has put upon their lives. I love that they are humble and they are eager to learn, to be corrected, to be helped. So yeah, I'm really hopeful of the future.
So your parting shot to the young person who has joined Faith Ministries now.
Okay. Faith Ministries is the place to be. The future is really bright. The future is really bright for Faith Ministries young people. We are grateful for our fathers and what they have been able to do. For us, I speak now representing the youth. We stand on their shoulders. But I encourage the youth that to be part of what God is doing. God is doing an amazing work. Youths are rising with great strength, with great stamina in the place of prayer, in the place of the word. You know, in fact, I would say even to the older people out there that might be worried about the youth, you know, we have a reputation of being strong in the word. The youth that are coming up are really, really strong in the word. They understand and recognize that this is a grace that God has given, you know, like the bones of Joseph. It's a value that they understand we need to carry, and they understand it doesn't just come. It's something you continually cultivate to strengthen the place of the word, and even as they grow in the place of prayer and value of character, even in this very dark times where there's so much immorality on the rise.
Wow, powerful charge there. Thank you so much, Mudzingwa. And I'm excited. You've excited me certainly for the next generation.
We thank God.
So let's get ready. Pack your bags. We meet from the 14th to the 16th of August for the celebrations. And don't hesitate to contact us and let us know your thoughts. Let us know your responses. Please comment on these posts. So we do want to hear how you've responded to the various ones who have shared. God bless you.